Shalom, Israel. Bear with me real quick. Gotta make sure brothers and sisters can hear me. Brothers and sisters can hear me. Yep, they can hear. Can definitely hear. Hold on, family. I just gotta send these off. I hope everybody is having a blessed day. Had a beautiful weekend. Through the power of Yahawah Shai. You know, definitely gotta come in this truth. Putting your trust in Yahawah Shai before anybody, man. Right? You can trust family. You definitely got to put your surrounding family, like your actual household. You know what I'm saying? And of course, yeah, you might look at the brotherhood, the sisterhood. But the number one people that daily walk with you is really your family, right? And of course, real family is the ones that do the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, right? Hold on 1 second, family. So first and foremost, I want to give all praises. All praise to the Most High Yahawah, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash, Yahweh being the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ, right? And I want to give double honors where honor is due to to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that have been bringing forth 100% of the Most High's doctrine to the best of their ability. And I want to, another shalom to the other brothers underneath the apostles and the elders and the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth in different congregations under different umbrellas or not in congregations, but they constantly going to the highways and byways and doing sit downs to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High compel the single sisters and the wives to play their role as women and constantly pursue to be virtuous, loving, silent wives. Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that is not in this walk. If y'all can, just bear with me real quick. Let me get my horn. So, if you don't know already, the title of this lesson is called, If You're Not Serious About Yahawah, You're Going to Get Thrown in Outer Darkness. And this the best thing, man. You'll get tested in your walk. Family, friends, people in this truth and out this truth. You cannot put your faith in everybody, right? More than we put faith in Yahawah Shem Yahushai. Starting to notice that more and more. Let me just try. Let me try to blow, the horn. I'm not really good at it, but I'm gonna try. It's a beautiful thing to blow the horn, man. I ain't gonna lie, it is a beautiful night. I'm seeing some beautiful things in the sky. Lord willing, Lord willing, this is edifying to the hopeful elect and the angels above. So I'm bringing out Matthew the 22nd chapter, right? From verse 1 all the way to 14, right? And I'm gonna try to read both translations, but I really want this to hit us and edify us so we can walk away from this and feeling like we understand it. So verse 1, it says, and Yahawah answered and spake unto them again by parables, and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son, right? All through Yahawah Bashim Yahushai. Yahushai would be that king, right? NLT, the kingdom of heaven can be illustrated by the story of a king who prepared a great wedding feast for his son, right? A wedding feast, right? For Mashiach Yahushai. And when the banquet was ready, he sent his servants to notify those who were invited, but they all refused to come, right? And it's a lot of brothers now that refuse to come to the wedding. So he sent other servants to tell them, the feast has been prepared. The bulls and the fattened cattle have been killed, and everything is ready. Come to the banquet. But the guests he had invited ignored them and went their own way, one to his farm, another to his business. You can constantly invite brothers to serve the Lord, invite many brothers to come to the wedding of Yahawah Shema Shai, and they ignore it. They ignore the invitation. Let alone, you might have brothers that know it's a wedding going on, and they just say, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Verse 5, it says, but the guests he had invited ignored them and went their own way, one to his farm, another to his business. Others seized his messengers and insulted them and killed them. The king was furious, and he sent out his army to destroy the murderers and burn their town. And he said to his servants, the wedding feast is ready. The guests I invited aren't worthy of honor, right? So the guest that was invited to the wedding wasn't worthy, right? And it's I'm gonna always remember, because when my brother, my big brother, Sam Judah brought this out at camp in the GNT, 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15, you gotta win the approval of Yahawah Shema Shai. You gotta make yourself worthy for the Lord, right? It says, now go out to the street corners and invite everyone to see, right? You gotta go out to the street corners, to the highways and hedges, right? So the servants brought in everyone they could find, good and bad alike. And the banquet hall was filled with guests. So this whole ministry is about bringing good or bad. And the Lord is going to sift them out, just like how you sift flour or powdered sugar. Who's going to really stay wholesome in this thing? And if you somehow sift it out, I ain't gonna lie, you better find a way to find your ass right back. It says, but when the king came in to meet the guests, he noticed a man who wasn't wearing the proper clothes for a wedding, and that's that righteous apparel, right? Friend, he asked, how is it that you are here without wedding clothes? But the man had no reply. You gotta have your wedding clothes. You gotta have that righteous garment, right? That robe without no blemish on it. It says, then the king said to his aides, bid his hands and his feet and throw him into outer darkness, where there will be weeping and gashing of the teeth. For many are called, but few are chosen, right? And a lot of you brothers, through the Spirit, the Lord bid your hands and your feet, and he threw you out into outer darkness. You niggas is thrown into outer darkness. That's going back into your own vomit. That's going back to the world, right? And this is something like for brothers that really said they want to do the ministry, right? The ministry is not only out in these streets. You got to go to the highways and byways, which would be fulfilled if you go and do it. Let alone, you have to build up your household. If a man don't hold himself in the fear of Yahawah Shema Shai, his house will be overthrown. So it comes to you reading, fasting, praying, reading, fasting, praying, and then go out. Guess what? It's some brothers that can't even teach. To build yourself up teaching, study, fast, watch videos. Going outside is not the only work, right? And you can't put a daytime on going to serve the Lord. You can't say, I'm about to just go out and teach 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Man, however the Spirit brings you. No man, no woman can put a schedule on how many times or when you go in the corner, right? If the Lord compel you, he might not compel somebody to do a lesson nonstop. Guess what? There's a lot of us that can be weak in the spirit. The Lord might just have them study. Not every person is going to wither. Not every person, if you study all the time, you're doing a video all the time, you always talk about the Lord all the time, not every person is going to wither away, because not everybody is the same. Not everybody is the same. A hand is not a leg, but it's still part of the body. So I'm not going to I'm not going to teach. I'm not going to push nobody to know. Yes, you could have a balance. But if the Lord is pushing you to do a video after video or study, that's the Lord doing that, because you might have a spirit you battling. You might be battling the inward man, right? And if you don't want to get thrown in outer darkness, I'm going to get that Romans chapter 7. The number one thing is to constantly devour the human nature. A lot of niggas is really lazy, and we complain at the end of the week, oh man, I couldn't get this, I couldn't get a lesson, and I couldn't do that, right? And that's the reason why the Lord probably put it on somebody else to go even harder. Man, I got a whole house full, and for some reason, that's the only thing I like right now. Studying, reading, teaching, study, reading, teaching. I'm gonna have my fun. You might not know I'm having fun, but I want to book chapter verse damn near all day. That's me. Not everybody gonna do that, but I'm gonna say, if I can do it, you can do it. There's some brothers that will. There's some brothers that might have that spirit. It's brothers out here that teach better than me. It's brothers that can remember precepts. Man, I'm trying to remember precepts. I'm trying to grow in Hebrew. I'm not leaning on, look, I ain't gonna lie. In this ministry, I don't trust nobody now. I don't trust nobody but Yahawah Shai. Who he put in front of me is who he put in front of me. But you don't know if them niggas is coming or going. I don't want bad spirits around me, but when they are around, let's go to book, chapter, verse, right? There's a lot of things that the Lord is allowing me to see right now through people. Guess what? I'm not moving the same. I'm not about to move the same, and watch, a lot of people gonna see it. And that's what it's about. The ministry, you wanna learn every day to better you. I wanna be worthy for Yahawah Shai. This is Romans chapter 7. I start at verse 12. I start at verse 12. NLT, it says, but still the law itself is holy, and its commandments are holy and right and good. But how can that be? Did the law, which is good, cause my death? Of course not. Sin used what was good to bring about by condemnation to death. So we can see how terrible sin really is. It uses God's good commands for its own evil purpose. So the trouble is not with the law, for it is spiritual and good. The trouble is with me, for I am all too human, a slave to sin, right? I don't really understand myself for what for I want to do what is right, but I don't do it. Instead, I do what I hate, right? And this is why, brothers, I feel you always want to arm yourself with the spirit of Yahawah Shai. Everybody's different. You know, some brothers might compel themselves throughout the day to pray, pray, pray. Some brothers, the Lord might put on your spirit to fast 3 times out the day. You know, me personally, I might watch spiritual movies and dissect it, and then go into scriptures and do a lesson. I might read. I might watch videos to get my inspiration, but I'm not gonna lie. If I watch a video, it's over. Like, look, I'm gonna even show you. I'm gonna go to my brother Sam, right? I'm gonna go to Sam page. I'm gonna go to Sam Judah page real quick, right? We gonna see his last video. What he going to? Be not deceived about fables, basically fiction. And I already got things. Look, this is the video just in case y'all can see it. It's the title, right? So let me turn this up.
This topic is going to be called Be Not Deceived.
Right? First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say Kahala Yahawah, Bahashim Mashiach Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakordash. Right? That's all praises to the Heavenly Father. Yeah, bring that out. Right? That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and his only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawah Shai. Right? In the fable, right? Let me see. Right? Let's go to the first script he bring out. It says, for we have not followed cunningly devised fables, right? And we know that fables is imaginary, not true, right? Fiction. Fictitious, right? It says, when we made known unto you the power and the coming of our Lord, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, but were eyewitnesses of his majesty, right? So it's not a lie, right? It's not a lie, you know, like you say, these just paraphrasing, right? These scriptures are faithful and true, you know? Yo, and that's the reason why, like what the title says in this video, the video that we doing right now, Salaki. If you're not serious about Yahawah, you will be thrown in outer darkness, right? And a lot of us is we love fictional, we love fairy tales, we love La La Land. Niggas is getting bored. And I'm not gonna ever, scriptures do not say if brothers is reading all the time, they get bored. No, you get bored because the Lord did that shit to you, man. Man's going is of the Lord. If any man get bored with the scriptures, teaching, bringing out the same precepts, fasting and praying, the Lord did that to you, right? I know our former brother Paul, he was studious in the scriptures. Let alone, man, Solomon had all the wisdom. I don't have all the wisdom. I bet you he was speaking eloquent. You know, through the spirit he was a Mashiach Yahushai. So for me, I'm going to reflect on myself. I know the human nature, my flesh is so weak. So the only way I can overpower it is going to what he just said, the truth, right? I'm going to go to, where was we at? No, I can't go to that one, but I'm going to go to First Esdras, man. I'm going to go to First Esdras chapter 4. Let me see. Okay, this is First Ezra chapter 4, verse 33. It says, then the king and the prince looked one upon another, so he began to speak of the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course. For he compasseth the heavens round about, and fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day. Is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all these things. All the earth crieth upon the truth. The heaven blesseth it. All work shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteous thing. Yo, and that's another thing, man. The truth is so real. That's why you should always rely on the truth, because it should scare you, right? This is why where is it? Philippians 2:12, with fear and trembling. Let me see. Right? This truth is going to have you scared shitless. Let me see. Right. This is Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So I got my in a whole nother mode. We're going to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, right? As a unit. That's what's going to help our faith grow. I'm trusting my household more than I'm trusting somebody outside. I'm not putting my faith in nobody's hand no more. It's over. It's over after that. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, the Lord, have other brothers endure. Lord willing, the Most High have other brothers increase in the faith and endurance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a speed bump, but the Lord will put freaking obstacles in front of me. That's a speed bump. You understand? And I'm not a speed bump for another brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know? Uh, Other than that, you can be going through certain things, but then you'll see. Sometimes you can lean on somebody and tell them, "Hey, yo, man, I'm going through this." Next thing you know, they could be talking about you or plotting on you, or it's a whole lot going on in Israel. You know, you think you got sincere brothers around you or sincere sisters. You might think you got a real family in this ministry. But when you really look at it, when you really grow in this truth, your family is the one that's in that damn house, right? Because Sirach 27:3, if a man hold his face in the fears of the Lord, his house will be overthrown. Let alone if you got a congregation, every man in that unit should have their face in the fear of Yahawah Shema Shai, in that wisdom. Let alone if you do individually, every man, even if he don't got a wife, or if he do, or if he just got children, you gotta keep, man. You know what? Let me get that. Let me just get it. I don't think that scripture say that. Sirach 27 and verse 3. It says, unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of Yahawah, his house shall soon be overthrown. So if you do not hold if you do not hold, I'm gonna say it again, unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of Yahawah, you have to hold yourself in the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai. If you're not doing that, if you're not doing that, you're gonna regret it. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of us. A lot of us regret that we ain't doing enough for Yahweh Shema Shai, right? Uh, Let me go back to that Matthew 22, verse 13. It says, then the king said to his aide, bid his hands and feet and throw him into Salaki. Then the king said to his aides, bid his hands and feet and throw him into the outer darkness, where there will be weeping and gashing of teeth. And a lot of men and women is thrown into outer darkness, right? Let me see. Ooh, this is Matthew 25, verse 30. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gashing of the teeth. It says an unprofitable servant, which is a prophet, right? Yo, ain't nothing can hurt you if you trying to be profitable, right? Let me actually read this again. We're gonna have to read him again. This is Matthew 25:30. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness, there shall be weeping and gashing of the teeth. Right? So we gotta really work hard to see if we're unprofitable, right? Actually, let me go. Let's go back to that again. Right? Where is it at? Actually, I'll just click it. We're gonna look at the word of outer profit, unprofitable. Osalaki.
Achrayas. Achrayas.
Achrayas. Unprofitable, useless, good for nothing. There's a lot of brothers that's good for nothing, useless. They're unprofitable, and that goes into the talents. You have brothers that the Lord give you 2 or 3, and you ain't even doubling that up. I'm not in this thing worrying about being bored. Yo, that's a chariot? Nah. You how about Shema Shai? Come on, man. I don't see no lights twinkling. We just gonna keep reading and see what happens. Him is, I don't know. But look, reading again. Matthew chapter 25, verse 30. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gashing of the teeth, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him. Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. Yo, you unprofitable servants is gonna be thrown into outer darkness. You're gonna be thrown right back into your old vomit. You're gonna be back into this world loving it, right? And I ain't gonna lie, if no man can't vouch, damn, he put me out. Guess what? The truth was never, man, you wasn't, yo, you was a part timer. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm not pondering on being bored. I ain't gonna lie, it was sometimes when I'd be like, damn, man, scriptures, the same scriptures come out. Then this brother bringing this out. But it didn't bother me that the same scriptures is coming out. But then you understand, even if you bring it out, the other elect is not getting it, right? Most of us that's even teaching, sometimes we don't even get it. That's why you gotta constantly keep bringing it out until we get the fuck up out of here, right? I ain't gonna lie, I haven't had one day being bored. Teaching, reading, praying. But sometimes I was slacking with the reading. Nah, that's an airplane. But I see another joint, right? I wasn't even fasting that much. I wasn't even praying that much. Yo, I'm sorry. It is a star like going on and off. Like this, going on and off, like this. It's doing this. I'm looking right at it, man. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy, man. Right? So there's a lot of us that get just thrown out for not putting the work in, right? This ministry is not. What up, King? Right, me too, King. Trying to, right? It's this thing is a continuous thing, right? Let me see if I can get another cross reference for that one, right? Let me see. Let me see. Wow, this is Luke 13:28. There shall be weeping and gnashing of the teeth when ye shall see Abraham and Isaac and Jacob and all the prophets in the kingdom of God, and you yourselves thrust out. Hold on, let's see what they talking about. They said thrust out. Ooh, we gonna read in the NLT. It says, there will be weeping and gnashing of the teeth, for you will see Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and all the prophets in the kingdom of heaven. But you will be thrown out. Nah, it's over, bro. I'm trying to go hard for Yahawah Shema Shai. And he's saying brothers is going to be able to see, you will see Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and all the prophets in the kingdom, and you will be thrown out. Brothers better watch, man. Brothers got to watch what what they doing. And this is why the spirit is on me to go even harder. I'm not better than nobody. I'm definitely not better than nobody, right? Let me see. We gonna deal with the kingdom, and let me see if because this look like a good precept too. Man, it's fine. What a blessing it would be to attend a banquet. And ooh, this is Luke chapter 14, verse 15. Hearing this, wait, then the resurrection of the righteous. God will reward you for inviting those who cannot repay you. Okay, verse 15, Luke 14:15. It says, hearing this, a man sitting at the table with Yahawah exclaimed, what a blessing it will be to attend a banquet in the kingdom of God. I'm gonna read again. He said, hearing this, a man sitting at the table with Yahawah exclaimed, what a blessing it will be to attend a banquet in the kingdom of God. You gotta have your thought on, man. You know what it would be to have a cup of wine with Yahawah. What would it be to have dinner with Hamashiach Yahawah? What would it be to go see Moses, Abraham, and Isaac? What would that be like? Hey, that's a good one right there. I like this precept. 15. What would it be like? What would it be like? What would it be like, man? Let me see. Let's get this one. I'm gonna read both translations. This is fire. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 37. Blessed are those servants whom Yahawah Shema Shai, when he cometh, shall find watching. Verily I say unto you that he shall gird himself and make them to sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them. I'm going to read the NLT. It says, the servants who are ready and waiting for his return will be rewarded. I tell you the truth. He himself will sit them, put put on an apron and serve them as they sit and eat. He says the servants who are ready and waiting for his return will be rewarded. You got to be waiting patiently, let alone the servants who are ready. Brothers that's fasting and praying, reading, studying, watching these videos to make sure they got that doctrine right, and then going to the highways and byways, let alone doing sit downs. Man, I hope when the Lord come, he see me doing a sit down. I'm either at camp, maybe a day of me fasting. Maybe he coming in and I'm praying. Maybe he come in the night when new moon. We just got done having a new moon feast. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, the Lord don't come when I'm getting busy or I'm being a knucklehead or I'm stepping out. You know what I'm saying? Man, man, I'm telling you, I'm about to move different, man. Every day, man, yo, man, you grow. And this is why I love, the biggest thing that motivate me the most, and I might not, and it's not to boast or to blow up my brother's head, is my younger brother Asher, man. This man, I seen this brother when he was 16 and really in the truth. I'm not saying he better, I'm not saying he less. For him to be 15 and now he 18 and he really in his truth, that shit is motivation to me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want to be. That's how I want to be. Want to go hard for the truth. You want to be like one of these babes, right? You got a young man going harder for the Lord than grown-ups. You know what I'm saying? That's my motivation. If he can do it, I can do it. I got to go harder. I got to go harder. The Lord got that young man. I got to go harder, bro. Every day I see that man pushing. Guess what? I got to go, right? And this is why we got to speak life into dead bodies. Just like Yahawah Shai did Lazarus, right? Um, Let me get a few more precepts and then we can kind of close it out. All right. That's what I'm saying, man. If you ain't watching, praying, you turn your back on the Lord. Actually, let me get that again. Let me get that again. That's Jeremiah 32 and 33. That's what it says. And I'll bring this out fluently. A lot of brothers bring this out. But this is what it is, man. You go into outer darkness, your back is towards Yahawah Shema Shai. Jeremiah 32:33, and they have turned unto me the back and not the face. Though I taught them, rising up early and teaching them, yet they have not hearkened to receive instruction. Right? We refuse to turn the face to Yahawah Shema Shai. We turn the back. Oh, I'm not listening. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. That's how we is. Right? Love, I what? Make sure you lock that door. Shalom, shalom, brother. Shalom, king. You understand? This right now, yo, it'd be a lot of brothers and sisters hit me up like, man, I need motivation, or you know what I'm saying, man, yo, this truth is so real. Yo, that motivates me. When brothers hit you up or sisters hit you up, you having, you're not laboring with them, but hey, yo, man, brother, man, yo, I see motivation out here, man. Yo, man, the minute the Lord is out here, man, I seen what was in the news. That shit motivates you. You know what I'm saying? Let alone you see another brother that be like, man, I want to get out there and teach, but I don't got the spirit to do. It be the brothers that's not really putting their foot down that want to do the most. Then you got brothers that know the most that's doing the less. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying me, bro. I look at everything from the little aspect to the greatest aspect. I always think I ain't doing good enough. And then when I am doing it, I could have did it better. You know what I'm saying? I do, like, I want to do this video. I got to go do something after this video, but then I want to do another video. But then there's not enough time in a day because you know what I got to do? I got to go open up these scriptures. I got to go read, or I got to meditate on another verse to give me another lesson for the next day. This ministry is continuous. Knowing what the fuck is going on. I got to be honest with you. Yo, the Lord got me. I have a human attitude. Half the time, I don't want to talk to no children. You know what I'm saying? It take my love for granted. Half the time, I even look at it. I know I'm mean, and I gotta come to I gotta diss my own self. Lord, why you make me like this? And you know why he did that? He did that because I was fucking up. And every person I had in my life, I just let them do whatever the fuck they wanted. I'm taking accountability for my daughter's action, wife, children, anybody, because whatever you do, it becomes a reflection on what they fucking do, man. This is not the time to be lollygagging, man. This is the time to acknowledge your faults, get your ass up, double up. Remember the shit what he saying like? Remember. Even when you remember the past, you know the shit you did. Killing your kids, trying to sacrifice them, do all this extra shit. It's just like a nigga trying to get in the industry. Niggas leave the truth and want to get in the fucking industry. Them niggas about to get a booty away. That's how I look like. That's how I look at it. It's too late in the game to be turning your back on your Yahawah Shai, man. This is Jeremiah 7:24. But they hearken not, nor incline their ears. That's why you going to get thrown in outer darkness. But walked in the counsels and in the imaginations of their evil heart and their evil minds, and went backwards and not forward. These niggas is walking backwards. You know, humans, we walk forward, side to side. You could walk backwards. That's backpedaling. But every person walks forward. In order to get the kingdom, walk forward. Get your life right, walk forward. Be a better husband, walk forward. How to teach, walk forward. Right? This is how you go into outer darkness, not hearkening, walking backwards, turning your back on the Lord. This is why I feel I gotta wake up thinking about Yahawah Shai. Go to bed, I want to think about Yahawah Shai. That's me, because I know the distractions I had before this truth. I didn't give the Lord a time in a day. I didn't even give him 5 hours out of my day, let alone a whole day. You got, look, and even more, I'm going even hard about this. You got our families out here saying, oh, the resurrection day. I almost cussed y'all, I almost cussed every last one of y'all out. But you want to, we're not doing this, but you know, we just wanted to go just to observe the resurrection. Why couldn't you just watch Sam or a video that brothers is doing? You could have definitely understood that Easter is not for you. But you niggas turn it back. You don't want real edification. You is so afraid to be corrected. Just like that Eve girl saying she don't like being corrected. Men and women don't want to be corrected. That shit is sad, and let me tell you, you're finished. You're finished, man. Anybody turn their back on the Lord, you're finished. And even if you come back, hey, that's cool, work harder. But then you turn your back again, man, I'm saying it, you finished. I am nobody. I can't kill nobody. I can't say nobody can't go into heaven. But the action of somebody turning their back, they're finished. And guess what? It can happen to me too. The Lord can sweep me out of here like dust. And I might be like a person that's not even trying to teach the word. So it can happen to me too. That's why I'm going to keep talking about turning your back. I'm going to keep talking about, look, I ain't going to know. I want to go here. I want to go do this. I want to travel. I can do all of that shit. And I know there's a lot of brothers that want to go do that. When they go out, they not going to read. Most of the time, guess what? They go, man, I was trying to do a lesson, but I couldn't do a lesson. It's going to be an excuse. I don't want excuses no more, man. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I bet you through the spirit I might piss my wife off because she might want to go do this, and I'm like, you go ahead and do it. Because I don't want to go. I don't even feel like I did enough for the Lord. And guess what? The kids and her had a good time. I had a good time sitting my butt at home. Got done reading. Then I'm watching this video, and then they come back, oh, man, babe, I'm in the spirit. So I had fun. You know, and now the Lord hit her. the Lord hitting her to make her look at things the same way as me. Right? This is Zechariah chapter 7, verse 11. But they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder. That's that shoulder, lean back and stop their ears that they should not hear. Niggas is doing this spiritually. That's what brothers doing, man. They don't care about the ministry no more, man. Man, stay far away from me. When kids, when you was around, ooh, cooties, man, keep them damn cooties away from me. You know what I'm saying? Man, I gotta say this one too, Jeremiah 7 and 13. And now, because ye have done all these works, saith Yahawah, I spake unto you, rising up early and speaking, but ye heard not. I called you, but ye answer not. It's men out here teaching early in the morning, late at it. Yo, one time I seen my brother Asher do a lesson at like 2 in the freaking morning. Prophets is out here, and you niggas is not searching for the truth. You niggas is searching, yo, where the weed at? Where the blunts at? Where the thoughts at? Niggas just worried about busting a night and having fun. I can't wait until y'all see it, man. Right now, we seeing the Noah situation all over again. Niggas is partying and don't know what's going on. Cashless is about to happen. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Why you niggas like, it's another day. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to slow down, man, because I feel ready to bring out another precept, man. Lord willing, this. Wait. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm gonna give all praise to the Most High, Yahawah, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash, Yahweh being the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world only calls Jesus the Christ. Till next time, Lord willing, you turn your face towards the Lord and turn your back to the old you. Lord willing, I can blow this horn again to give our warning to the angels, man. We ready. Till next time, Kwame Yasharella Shalom, family.